Definitely, it is a distraction. I think so. I personally felt
Good
also.
evening. How are you?
Good evening. I am good. What about you, sir? How are you?
Okay. I'm fine too. Thank you very much. Okay, so since the last time we met, anything new? Like, how did you spend the weekend? Anything? Any details?
No, nothing new to share. But today it was a very hectic day for me.
Okay.
It was full of activity at office, so I am a bit kind of tired, you can say.
Hmm. That is okay. Usually, is it normal for you that you have these hectic days now? Like after your promotion.
Yes, right, right. After
Hmm.
promotion, yeah.
Now, for this session, we can come to the topic of mobiles. So
Okay.
first of all, tell me this: do you think that in your personal life, here we are not going to talk about something in general, but for personally for you, do you think mobile or laptops are ever a distraction that you check them too much throughout the day?
Yes, it has been a distraction, and it is really a distraction, mobile or laptop. But as I told you that nowadays I hardly get time because when earlier what happened that whenever there was sometimes I used to uh, watch something, whatever it may be, and I every time I get back to my mobile and
I
watch
got back
something.
to my mobile. Hmm.
Yeah, I got back to my mobile and watch something. But today, if I tell you that hardly I got a chance to have a look at my mobile, so
Uh,
even I forgot to
hmm.
have a look actually because I was so busy
Hmm.
during the day. It must be as a whole only half an hour that I could get apart from doing work, including having lunch. So
Hmm.
that's how it's going. So oh, the main point was that whether it is distraction or not. Yeah, definitely it is distraction because suppose you are doing something, or even nowadays you would find people they're speaking in a group, but still they are not listening to the other people, and they go back to their mobile to see if there is any notification or if there are some messages that their friends or some relatives have sent, or the things about news they like to know about the current affairs or about the games, etc. So definitely it is a distraction. I think so. I personally felt
Hmm.
also. In my case, it
Hmm.
has happened.
Okay, okay. Well, and was there ever a time when it became too much? It became too much of an addiction. Like now, you said you are very busy, so throughout the day, so you hardly ever get even time to look at your phone. But in your youth, were these like technology and everything? It was still coming up. Was it ever a distraction, like too much of an addiction?
Apart from this technology, you are asking.
This technology itself, but
Oh,
in your earlier days.
no, even now also, see, we get 2 days weekend, so Saturday and Sunday. So at that time, we don't have any work to do at office.
Hmm.
So I most of the time spend looking at my mobiles, and
Okay.
there is a bad habit also. Recently, it has developed in me is that watching these reels, and once I started to watch a reel, it goes on, and I just suddenly find that 1 or 2 hours have gone, and
Hmm.
I did not even realize that 2 hours have gone. So this is how this mobile is consuming my time.
Hmm. Yeah, this is how addictive the mobile has become.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yes.
That is there. Okay. If I were to ask you that, if I were to share that, I have the same problem. I spend a lot of time on my mobile. Well, what suggestions would you give to me?
I think we should prioritize our tasks. We have to plan beforehand at the start of the day that today we have to do this, and prioritize the thing that what is important, and we should first focus on those important things, and then if there is any time left that, and we can go to mobile, and we have to be very disciplined in this regard because otherwise we can't. The moment you will watch and you will start
No,
watching
you
your
will
mobile.
start watching. Yes, correct.
Yeah, so the moment you will start watching your mobile, you just forget everything, and you are not aware that you are consuming much time and which are not productive at all. You have some other work to do. So this have to be there should be a rigid plan, and we should follow that plan beforehand, before at the beginning of the day. In that case, we can beat this addiction, I think.
Okay, okay. In that case, no, in that way.
In that way, yeah.
In that
Yes,
case, would
yes.
be used for a certain scenario.
Yes, yes, right.
Yeah, in that way, we can. Okay. So your answers have been again very good. Quickly, just one or two things. First of all, this word, could you pronounce it again?
Which one?
I wrote it in chat.
Personally.
Yeah. So the thing is that this it's all person, not person, but person. Personally,
Person.
person, personal. Exactly. The O is not
Person.
pronounced. Correct.
Person. Person. Okay.
Exactly. Then there is this another word that you might have come across. That would be personnel. Personnel.
Personnel, like army
Yeah.
personnel.
Exactly. All the
Yeah.
staff there included. That would be
Hmm.
personnel, but in the other words, it is simply person. Okay. Usually, it's when I'm giving you a command, I would say have a look at it. Have a look
Hmm.
at it. It's more like when someone is giving you a command. Otherwise, for yourself, you usually say, I cannot, I don't even have time to look at it. To look.
Okay.
Okay. To look at it. Or yeah, that would work. To catch a glimpse, but again, we won't use it here. Catch a glimpse is for when let's say you saw someone, but just for a second, maybe just for a second,
Yeah.
like you, yeah. For that, we can say I just caught a glimpse, so I cannot tell if it was her or not, like that. But in this case, yeah, we can say to look at it. A certain habit it has developed in me. Could you? Is there any error according to you?
What was the line?
A certain habit it has developed in me.
Certain habits have developed in me. It would be
That
the
would also
correct.
work. Yeah, and although there is no grammatical mistake in this sentence,
Hmm.
still we would say a certain habit has come up instead of, actually I think both of them would work. So the thing is that word develop will use the
Hmm.
passive voice. A certain habit has been developed,
Hmm.
like as in I have developed it, or it has been developed. A certain habit has been developed. We can say it like that. That makes more sense. Although sometimes in some cases both active and passive do work. There are certain words, like the words start. The film has started, or the film is started. In one case we use passive, in one case we don't. Both of them work. In this case also I feel the same thing, but I just think my mind it keeps telling me that it would be passive. I don't know why.
Okay.
Yeah, it would be like that. And there are these two words, we use them related to this topic. Infinite scrolling.
Hmm.
That's one method. That's one reason because of
Hmm.
which why we get so addicted
Hmm.
to mobiles, because it provides us an infinite, just you can keep scrolling infinitely. It is never going to
Yes.
end, like with YouTube. If at some point you knew that it would end, that would be the end of it. You would be able to keep your mobile away, but you just go on scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. So that's infinite scrolling. That's one thing. And clickbait, are you aware of it? Are you familiar with the
Yes.
term?
Yes. 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 Actually, this particularly we get to see these clickbaits on YouTube,
Hmm.
that the YouTuber, what they do just to attract the viewers, they say they would they would give the caption of their video in such a way they immediately will try to click on the video to watch that one, but ultimately you may not find whatever has written there. The contents may not be the same,
Hmm.
and I have been deceived on many times about the,
That is there. I think most of us have, because you think that something is going to be there, and then there's the thumbnail also. It's not just the
yes, yes,
caption, but the thumbnail is also there, and
yes.
again they use it like that. Okay. Tell me a little more on it. Give me some examples. What type of clickbaits have you come across?
Suppose there is most of the time what they do, like say there is an agitation going on by the wrestler. The as you know that Indian wrestler, they are protesting against this MP. So this is the talk of the town now, and everybody want to know about what is happening, the latest development like that. So what they do, they make the video in such a way that Vishbhushan Saran Singh is going to be arrested in few hours. The caption would be like that. So immediately you will want to watch. Oh, this has happened at last. So, but you will find that there is a then they what they say, there is a chance then he may be arrested like that. They will make the video, but in the caption it would make in such a way that he has been arrested. So these are the clickbait.
That is true. Yes, that is there. And what comments do you have on this clickbait culture? What do you think about it? Do you think, well, it's of course a bad thing, but in what ways is it bad?
What way?
In what ways is it bad? Like, how does it hurt us? Because it's not just clickbait. What I will do is I will try to expand the issue a little more. It's not just these clickbait that there is going to be a wrong thumbnail or a caption, but there are many things like that. People, they post fake news on social
Yeah.
media,
Yes. Yes.
and it's not just
Yes.
fake
Yes.
news nowadays, but there's deepfake also. I think you are already familiar with it, deepfake.
No.
Okay, well, actually, it's a really, really good topic. As you're listening practice, you can do this. There are two channels. I'm writing them here, Vox, and then there's the newspaper Al Jazeera. They have made very good videos on this issue, deepfake, and you would be surprised by it. So the thing is that right now, you can take my face, my entire this image, and put it in another in a software, and then you can make me say anything, literally anything, or you can make me do anything with my face. It's not just a simple photo swap, head swap, but it's really
Mm-hmm.
very, very proper. And it has many very negative applications. So you can watch these two videos, part of your listening comprehension, and in the next
Mm-hmm.
session also we can talk about it. No,
Okay.
that would be very good. I've written the names of the two channels. You can just write on Google deepfake vox and deepfakes Al Jazeera. You will get the two videos. Okay,
Okay.
that's a very interesting thing. So yeah, continuing with fake news. So what do you think about it? Fake news, clickbait culture. How is it bad for us?
Yes, definitely it bad because due to these fake news, there are so many riots that happen in our country, particularly on religious ground. So they do it in some cases they do it purposefully to to make a situation of unrest situation, and they want to make it a conflict between two religious parties. So there are something that they do it intentionally. They morph the pictures and uh, they publish the fake news. So this is definitely bad. And in some cases, I have seen that in order to be in sorry, in order to get more and more viewers, what they do, they just take the route of publishing some uh, semi-nude pictures also, just to get attracted, because the youth, particularly those who are in their adolescent, generally they will get attracted to these pictures, and
Yeah.
in order to make them attracted to their videos, actually inside the videos there is nothing, but they make such posters in the videos and they do it, but this is also not good.
Yeah, that is one part of clickbait. And now I've gotten so used to it. Every single time that a video like that is there, I just know that it is a clickbait. Like I never
Yeah.
tried it, but it's still, I just know it because it's very, you can say blatant. You know that
Yeah,
something, that the content is going to be completely different, and yet
yes.
it's very blatant. With news, it is very difficult because with news, as you said, he is caught, he's arrested. Now you don't know that it's a clickbait, so that's far worse because there you cannot tell. That is very difficult. Yeah. Okay, so in the next session, if you do watch these videos, we can discuss that. Quickly, a
Yes.
few corrections. They would
Mm-hmm.
caption it. So they would make a caption. Well, caption by itself is a verb also. So we can say it like that. They would caption the photo in such a way that one would be tempted to click it. Tempted to
Yes.
click it. Hmm.
Yes.
Okay. And this word, could you pronounce it?
Which one?
I will write it again. This one. I think you aren't able to see it.
Religion.
Religion. So both with
Rel-
region and religion, the I is not
oh,
pronounced. It's simply
okay.
religion and
Religion.
region. Hmm.
Religion.
Correct. Correct.
Okay.
Hmm. Yes. And intentionally, again, the O is not pronounced intentionally.
Intentionally.
Yeah. If you go on watching more and more videos, it will just help you
Yes.
with your vocabulary also, and the pronunciation part also improves. So at this stage,
Yes.
that is one thing we do a lot. Try to listen a lot.